Today.
And the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Mahmoud Yakubu, presented certificates of return to President-elect Bola Tinubu and as Vice President-elect Shettima after emerging victorious at the presidential election. Dignitaries at the presentation of certificates say they are confident of the administration of Bola Tinubu in tackling the challenges of the country. Our correspondent, Bola Lawrence, has more.
The International Conference Center once again played host to the multitude of party supporters and chieftains to witness historic events, the presentation of certificate of return to President-elect Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Dignitaries at the event include the Vice President, Yemi Osinbajo, who walked into the auditorium with other government officials. The President-elect and his Vice President-elect were given their certificate of return by the Chairman of Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu. In a speech, the President-elect says he hopes one day a young person or a woman will hold a certificate of return as the President of the country and that is ready to work as a servant leader.
Very soon, this nation shall witness a young person standing before you, holding this great symbol of democracy and national leadership. We shall see a woman standing before you, holding this certificate as its owner. We shall experience someone from a tribe that many people have tried to dismiss as somehow beginning to disqualify.
For the Senate President, Asiwaju's track record as a visionary leader will have effect on the nation at large.
Because he has also performed as a governor and of course as a politician, a strategist, a man of great mind and a builder of men, Nigerians should look forward to a Nigeria that will be improved upon. We will build on what our present administration has done.
The governor of Kaduna State acknowledged that this election was free and fair and that his party must not relent because the dynamics have changed.
It is the most credible election that ever took place in Nigeria. The fact that Asiwaju Bola Tinubu lost his state and I lost my state, President Buhari lost his state to the opposition, showed that this election was credible, because if there is anywhere we can manipulate or rig the election, it is in the states. So, those that are shouting that the election is rigged are only shouting the election was rigged in places where they won.
While Minister of Youth and Sport Development is confident that Bola Tinubu will involve youth in his government and the task of rebuilding Nigeria starts with them.
The shackles of unemployment amongst our youth must be broken. The shackles of poverty must be broken. That symbol is extremely powerful, and I'm sure that symbol will guide him through as he develops his policies, projects, and initiatives, particularly for our youth, who are heading towards 90 million. You have seen a recurring theme in every speech, whether extempo or scripted, from Asiwaju is that the youth, we have heard you loud and clear.
Asiwaju Bola Tinubu will be sworn in on May 29th as the 16th President and Head of State of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Bola Lawrence, TVC News, Lagos.
While the Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma has described the president